Well, that was a great one. A very, very great game for Manchester United. Excellent performance from midfield attack. There's a bit of problem with defense. Yeah, all in all, a great game. Hi, welcome back. It's Bemi. You're on board at the BCV. Like always, we're here to talk about football. I'm sure if you're a Manchester United fan watching this right now, you'll be extremely excited. You know, seems like they are going to be better days ahead. The past few matches have been really, really incredible with the whole Bruno Fernandes and having Pogba and Rashford back in the squad. It has been really, really incredible. 5-2 Bournemouth. Very, very interesting game to watch from the attacking side. Our defense was a bit not just itself because I feel like on another day we would have defended better, but like sometimes we have off days or bad days at the office and you have off days, so like the defense was not so strong. But all in all, great and amazing performance from the United team as a whole. Quick 5 points before we go. Greenwood was sensational. It was amazing for the first goal. Bruno Fernandes, I can't remember who gave Bruno Fernandes the ball, but the ball was passed to Bruno Fernandes, and I think it's one Bissaka brought it back for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes carried the ball across the first player and played it to Greenwood. From the time Bruno Fernandes played the ball to Greenwood, I knew that he was going to score. Great shots. The shots, there was a whole lot of power. The shots, the keeper couldn't catch it. The second goal, another brilliant, brilliant ball from Greenwood. Apparently, he's both footed or his both foots. He uses both foots. I think there's a big grammar-ish word for it. He uses both foots and like he's amazing on both legs. I felt like Oli should have left him on the field, to try and get a hat trick. I reckon that if he was on the field when um Gallo and Mata were getting those small half chances, he probably would have been in around the box and gotten another goal. But like we're trying to rest him for the next game. Bruno Fernandes bossing the game as always. Apparently, Bruno Fernandes has 6 goals and 5 assists in the Premier League. That is insane. That is insane. In 9 games. That is insane. Ah, that's insane. Very, very excellent. Since he came into our team, he basically has been able to reform our game and change our game. Now there's not a whole lot of pressure on Pogba to create. So like Pogba just does the normal, bringing the ball from back, passing the ball around the field, and then Bruno Fernandes, every time he gets the ball, his head's always up, looking for a killer pass, looking for a killer shot, looking for a way to impact the game in terms of attack. So like that's really great. Then my third point, that's Marcus, Marshall, and Mason. They have 55 goals this season. With Rashford has scored 20 goals. Rashford and Marshall have 20 a pair, and 20 a pair on all competitions, and then 15 a pair in the Premier League. Greenwood has 15 all competitions and 8 in the Premier League. On 10 to 11 season, they've been the Rashford and Marshall have been the first pair to score 20 goals each. Scored 20 plus goals each since 2010-2011 season. Last two people to do it is Bevatov and Hernandez in that season. And the fact that I think we have like 5 remaining, 33, we completed 33 games, so we have like 5 remaining Premier League games. 2 possible FA Cup games. That's if we're going to beat Chelsea, but that's if we beat Chelsea. And then four possible Europa League games. That's 2 plus 4 plus 5, 11. They have 11 possible games. So like they're probably going to. I just hope they'll probably score more goals. We get to like 24, 25, 25 or thereabouts, and Green will score more goals. So like that's really, really exciting for us. With being so effective, a whole lot of tweets were coming in that, are you sure we need to get Sancho? Are you sure we need to get Sancho? Man, we need to get Sancho if we want to compete for the or Manchester United, we want to compete for the Premier League and Champions League and all the big competitions, the FA Cup, Capital One Cup, all of them next season. We need to get Sancho. It's good to have like good quality core depth. If you watch previous Manchester United teams, there was a period you had Berbatov in attack, we had Berbatov, Tevez, Rooney, I think it was one was there. Berbatov, Tevez, Rooney. No, that was not there. Berbatov, Tevez, Rooney, Hernandez, Makeda, Welbeck. We had like 8 attackers at some point. That's the kind of wealth of attacking talent. Not just attack, the wealth of squad depth you need to have to be able to compete for to be able to compete properly for all the competitions in the season. So like we still need to get Sancho. The defense was a bit shaky, but we did well in attack. So honestly, I'm not going to say much about the defense, but I'm very very certain that like always going to go back into the training room and be like, boys, you did really well. You played really well. Praise them, praise them, praise them. And then it's going to talk properly about the defense because we can't be shipping into goals but Bournemouth, they're just standard penalty mates now. When they scored their first goal, they rose above. I think it's no Villa that's there. Villa, they rose above Aston Villa. I think they rose above Watford also. But like right now, since they've lost, they are penalty mates, second last. So like we can't be shipping into goals. Those goals were defensive errors. Defensive errors. Bemi came into why are you using your hand? Like why are you using your hand? So I'm very certain that Ole is going to talk about it properly and hopefully with improvements. We actually can get like playing like this is actually feasible for us to get top three this season. Hopefully, Chelsea loses today, and then Liverpool will help us beat Chelsea. I think it's next week they're playing. Next week, or next 2 weeks that they're playing. Liverpool will help us beat Chelsea. Hopefully, Leicester loses points here and there, and then we can get the position. Really impressive. Looking at how this season started and how it seemed like we're going to get like assists, and we had a whole lot of opportunities to climb, but we didn't climb. But like right now, if this team is given any opportunity to climb above any other team on the table, we're going to do it because I don't think we're going to lose. We're going to drop the next 5 games. I think we're going to get maximum points in the next 5 games, all three of each five. So I think we're going to get 15 points for the season, all 15 points before the season ends. That's what I think. So like top three is really really feasible for us. And then the FA Cup, we actually can comfortably beat Chelsea. Can comfortably beat Chelsea, and in the final goes both ways. So like I'm not going to rule us out against Man City in the final. I feel like we're going to give them a run for their money. If we get into the final, we're going to win the final. Europa League, I think there are a few strong teams, the Inter Milan and a few other strong teams. The Europa League is really, really open. Saying that we know how to win the Europa League because I think we won last 2 seasons. So it's not going to be difficult for us. So like we can actually lead this season with third position, FA Cup and Europa League. That's like amazing news for the Manchester United fan watching it. So like I'm really really excited. So like I'm going to read a few tweets. I'm going to start my own tweets and I'll read a few tweets on Twitter. Um, okay, my own tweet. 20 goals a pair for this pair. It's really really interesting. 20 goals a pair for this pair. Marshall outstanding while standing. Marcus out of this world, although he lives in this world. It could not happen, it should not happen. It's happening. Smiles on Ole's face. United fans all have happy faces. A new era has begun. You should actually check my Twitter account. I tweet a whole lot of football things, so like check my Twitter account. Check out my Twitter account. This is on my description. So you can follow me. It's a direct link, so if you just click the link on the description, like you go straight to my Twitter account and you can check my Twitter and follow me on Twitter. So from United's reports, Bruno Fernandes reached 10 goal involvements from Manchester United in 9 Premier League games, equaling Eric Cantona and Robbie van Persie's tally in that time. So like that's really really impressive. Since Pogba Senior, since Eduardo's house got attacked, we signed Bruno Fernandes and have gone on 16-game unbeaten run. Pogba is at his best and most likely staying, and Sancho is also coming. Yet people will tell you violence doesn't solve anything. Okay, so Alex Goldberg is like This Manchester United attack has erupted out of a cannon. And yes, for Premier League rivals, it's a bit scary. Yeah. Then he goes, Pogba is 27 years, Bruno Fernandes 25, Martial 24, Rashford 22, and Greenwood 18. So like that's really really like the age range is like really really low, and then they have a whole lot of years to play ahead of them together. So like we're looking at creating a very very successful team and a new era. With I think our defense line also Luke Shaw is 24, Wan-Bissaka 23 or 22. Lindelof is like 25 or 23, 25 or 24, and then Maguire, I'm sure Maguire is 27. So like look at the squad. Just Scott McTominay is about 22 or 22 or 23. Only basically just laid the foundation for a very very good squad. Fantasy Premier League goes ignoring everyone that told you not to captain Bruno Fernandes. Then he has this Bruno Fernandes picture where Bruno Fernandes covered his ear. So like that's interesting. Bruno Fernandes ran vintage United. Bruno Fernandes, £47 million is a bargain. I wouldn't argue with you, Ryan. Okay, I think let's stop there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and drop your comments. What do you think about the game? Who is your man of the match? Who's your man of the match? Tight between Bruno Fernandes and Mason Greenwood. I'd like to hear what you have to say. That's my opinion. I'd like to hear what you have to say. So have a great evening. See you soon.